Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's been about 3 weeks since I was supposed to be getting the Recluse clutch put on. But in the midst of getting the Recluse clutch put on, I also had my Legend suspension put on the back. And so now I have to go back to set the sag for the Recluse clutch and set the sag for my Legend suspension. When I say, man, this has been a journey, but like I said, I always get good work done in Harley, but my stuff was there a week and nobody even put the part on. So when I go down there and say, hey, is my bike ready? Oh, Mr. such and such, let me find it. So it wound up being 3 weeks when it should have just been one. So now I'm on my way down here, and hopefully everything is supposed to be what it is. So, but let me get back at you when we get down there. Hey, I made a little pit stop. Figured you could get more bees with honey than vinegar. So I decided to stop at our new giant here in Fort Washington off of 210 Indian Head Highway. So I figured I'd stop here, get them some donuts. I know it's kind of late, but you'll take a donut anytime you can get a donut. All right, I'll see you when I get to Harley. Peace. I ain't waiting on my bike. We went out to test it. Gave the guys the donuts. They put them over there on the table. Put them over there on the table before the guys come back. So we're waiting for the bike coming. We went to test drive it. See what's happening when we get back.
I'll get some new wheels.
Right.
So I was like, I showed him your wheels. I was like,
Yes.
yeah, you can get some stuff like this done.
Yeah, my neighbor had them. I saw his trike, and I said, oh my God. And he told me where to go to get them from out in Tennessee, a place in Tennessee.
Man, you can, especially the front end, man, that really
Yeah.
stands out.
Now, do you think that wraparound will look better, or that Defender you got on there, or the wraparound?
I like what you got on.
Yeah, that what I told myself. I said, you know what, I like this better than the wraparound. But I always ask somebody, they always say
But
this.
you know what? That's the great thing about Harley's, man. And I get to see so many different things, and
Yes.
everybody has their own unique taste and
Right.
things like that too. So it may be, but yeah, I think it looks sharp.
This was my 60th birthday present to
Nice.
myself.
Oh, that's a wonderful.
So I got
birthday present.
5 more years to work, or maybe 6. Lord have mercy.
I'm gonna be doing the lighting on my front end too.
Yeah.
On my Ultra, I like that. I like the way it's set up like that.
Everything you see got done here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Right here. Everything
Yeah.
you see was done right here.
Yeah, we just did another. The guy's truck. He had the same thing done
Yes.
when I showed him your wheels.
Yes.
He had the lights inserted too, and all. Look at it. I like the way it works.
I am. So, boss man, I bought some donuts for the guys too. You and the guys, man.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, man. Not like a cup of coffee about right now or something.
You're good. All right, so I'm gonna give you this.
Yes.
This is the paperwork I already gave you.
Right.
This is actual from them.
Got you.
I'm gonna give you this.
Got you.
Okay.
Now,
No.
can you demonstrate right
Yep,
fast so I want to videotape it so I can always have something to refer back to how to
So-
set that sag.
Well, this is for.
The clutch sag, right?
It's not sag.
Or adjustment.
They call it.
Like a preload?
They
type
call
thing?
it free play game.
Free play game.
Free
That's
play
it.
game. So Recluse, if you read that, they
Okay.
actually tell you use this
Right.
until you kind of figure out. But you can actually do it with your hand.
Okay.
You don't have to go through this whole process.
Okay.
But what you're gonna do, you're gonna take this
Right.
right like that. And pull it through. See how I pulled it through there?
I saw that. I got it.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then you pull this up on your clutch.
Right.
Like that. And try and get this loop kind of out towards the outside edge of the handle.
Okay. Okay.
So that way it'll stay out here. Okay.
Gotcha.
Then what you're gonna do, you can see,
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
coming over here so I'm out of your way.
Okay.
We're gonna turn the bike on.
Right.
Now, it might not actually show you your free play gain this go around because it's not warm.
Gotcha.
You gotta warm the bike up
Gotta
for
warm
about
the
2
bike
to
up.
3 minutes. Okay?
Gotcha.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna start it.
Right.
You're gonna wait, like I said, warm it up 2 to 3 minutes.
Right.
You wanna wait till the bike's idling at 1,000 RPM. So I'm not gonna do it right this second.
Right.
I'll let it settle down just a little bit, okay? But let's, in theory, say it's idling where it should at 1,000 RPM.
Right.
You're in neutral, okay?
Right.
You're gonna take and you're gonna 5,000 RPM.
Okay.
At the same time, you want to watch this, your clutch lever.
Right.
Okay. And you're looking for an 1/8 of an inch to a 1/4 of an inch of movement. Okay.
Okay.
So if you watch it, it'll probably move a little bit. It might not. It didn't because it's cold. Okay.
Oh, got it.
Normally, what would happen when you go there, you'll see all of a sudden it'll go real quick,
Okay, got it.
and then when it settles back down to idle, it'll set back where it was. Okay. But that's your free play gain. That's how you check it. I would check it once a week.
Once a week, okay.
Every other week, something like that. You know,
Okay.
just kind of just
for
so
the,
you
for
get
the
used
life
to
of
it.
the bike, for the life
For
of
the life of the clutch.
Okay.
Yep. And if you ever notice, so what'll happen is, as your clutch plates wear, which is natural,
Right.
they're gonna wear a little bit.
Right.
As they wear, that free play gain you'll notice will increase. If it ever gets over a 1/4 of an inch,
1/4 inch.
you can bring it into, and we can readjust. You gotta set what's called the installed gap.
Gotcha. Okay.
You gotta set it down in there. I believe, if I remember right, there's instructions in here
Okay.
how to set the installed gap if you want to do it yourself, or bring it back to us and
I'll
we'll
bring it
adjust
back.
it.
I'll bring it back to the professional.
But yeah, that's how you do that. And like I said, Recluse suggests using this until you get used to it, and you can actually, essentially do the same thing. What you do
With my
is
hand, just hold it a little bit,
Just-
raise it up to 5,000 RPM.
3 to 5,000 RPM.
5,000.
Yep. And if you feel this, you see that movement, and then
Right.
it stops, you're gonna hold it there, then rev it,
Right.
and you're gonna feel that change, right? And you'll get to a point where you'll be able to,
Feel
know
it.
how much it's changing,
Gotcha,
okay?
gotcha. Okay,
Um,
okay.
But yeah, first couple times, do it with the rubber band method and a
Right.
tape measure.
Right.
And what I did is basically just hold your tape measure here and
And measure 1/4 of an inch.
and watch it move. You want
Watch it
an
move.
1/8 of an inch to a 1/4 of an
and
inch.
a 1/4 of an inch.
And it's probably honestly a little bit shy of the low side, just
Just a little bit.
tad.
Okay.
But it's close enough that I didn't want to mess with it anymore.
I got you.
know
I
what
got
mean?
you. So now
It
we're
should be
gonna.
good for a while.
So now we're gonna set the sag on the bike now.
I'm gonna try to.
Huh.
I'm gonna
If
try.
we don't get it, I'm gonna work with it. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. So let's let me get
Okay.
let me get a tape measure.
Yeah, he getting ready to measure the sag on the new.
I never even blocked out that job. Hang on just a second.
Yeah. Be right back. And I tell you, this is my second Recluse clutch. This is the first time this information
I guess the next
has
thing
been
is
given to me.
that all
This is the first time this information was given to me. So I'm so glad for that mechanic right there. That guy there is the best. Be right back.
I need to see a start point.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and get on it.
Okay, go ahead and get on it. All right. Okay. We're at a 1/4 inch, you say?
Now, remember the last time we were here, we talked.
Right,
They
right,
suggest an inch as a starting point, right?
right.
A
So,
lot of it's going to be in feel.
got you.
So how's the bike feel when you're riding?
It feels good to me.
It feels good
The
to you?
only time it felt different when I was 2 up. And then I had that like a crab thing because I had my wife on the back
Right.
of it.
So, it felt like it was soft when she was on the back?
Yeah,
Like
you-
it kind of squishy?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When both of us on it. But with me, it's fine. But I just took her for a little 30-minute ride.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Ratio of 50-50, whatever it is, solo and with her on the back, what's your riding ratio?
I'm always solo.
So you're like a 80-20?
Yeah, you go. And maybe 80-10. She it's
90-10.
only her second time being on it. So it ain't gonna be majority of the time just gonna be me.
So if I can make an adjustment if you want.
No.
But here's my suggestion.
Right.
And this is how I set my suspension on my bike. Because I put an aftermarket shock on mine.
Okay.
I set my bike, and to be honest, if I'm riding 2 up, my ratio is probably 95-5.
Okay.
Right? 95% of the time I'm by myself on my bike.
That's me.
So what I did, because my ratio is so low, is I set it to how I wanted it, what felt good for me, just me on the bike.
Got you.
and I said, screw it. When they're on, I'll just deal with it.
I got you.
Okay?
I'm good with that.
So
I'm good
now,
with that.
like I said, if you want it adjusted, I can
Nah,
adjust it.
what you saying makes sense.
If it's comfortable with just you on the bike,
Just me, I'm perfect.
I would, to be honest with you, I'd leave it alone.
Okay, I'm gonna stay with that. I'm gonna stay with that.
It's all about you being comfortable when you're on the bike. And
Yes.
if the majority of the time you're gonna be by yourself,
Yes.
and you're comfortable there,
Yes.
it sounds kind of crappy for me to say, but I would just deal with it when she's on the bike.
That's it. That's
If she's not gonna be on it a whole lot with you,
Nope.
then let's leave
Gotcha.
it set where it's
Okay.
at. All right?
Okay. Sound good.
Does that work?
That works for me.
Okay.
That works for me. All right.
I just want to make sure you're happy.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy.
So, like I said, as far as this,
Yes. That's the main
check
thing.
it. And I put it all back up here.
Yes.
Check it probably once a week. I think Recluse suggests every ride.
Right.
To me, that seems a bit
A little excessive. Right.
Okay. Check it pretty frequently your first month riding.
Got you.
Okay. Maybe every other day for a month.
Right.
Just so you get used to checking it.
Got
so you
you.
know what you're feeling for. But when I pulled up here and I took my hands off, it was in gear. I was
right,
holding it with
and
the brake.
that's how it always is.
Yep.
I'm at a light, I'm still in first gear, and then once the light, I just throttle off.
Yep.
You see?
And then, I set your clutch for you. There's a very precise thing on it set.
Okay.
It's broken in a very
Okay.
specific way. I did that for you already. Reread through that.
Yes.
Make sure if you're cruising, and they emphasize this, make sure if you're cruising,
yes,
don't be lugging it.
don't be lugging. Yes.
If you look down and you're cruising and you're doing less than 2,500 RPM,
Drop down the gear.
a gear.
That's
Yep.
right.
And
You taught me that. I'm
it's
thankful
gonna
for
be-
that.
It's gonna be weird, probably. 'Cause
Yeah.
most people, they like to ride in that 2,000 RPM
Yeah.
range.
Yeah.
It's not weird for the clutch and for the bike. Actually.
Right.
2,000 RPM is actually really low for the engine itself, anyways.
Gotcha.
Without this Recluse clutch in it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I've got a 6-speed transmission in mine, and I ride it like it's a 5-speed.
Okay.
Okay. If I'm not 70 or better,
Right.
and that's actually pretty light. If I'm not 75 or 80
Right.
or better,
Right.
I'm in 5th gear.
I got you.
Even on the highway.
Woo.
I'll run down the highway 3,500 RPM, $4,000. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not there. I'm not.
That's
Yeah.
That's where they like to operate. Right?
Got you. Got you. Got
You're
you.
right in your torque hand at that point.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
$3,000 or so, give or take. So,
Okay.
But yeah, just take it easy. Figure out, read
Get
them.
that to
And
right.
I read through the instructions.
Got you.
And it's what I printed for you before. but
Oh,
it's
I
actually-
done read that. I read that a couple of times since you gave it to me.
Make sure you read through it. You understand
Yes.
exactly how you're checking your
Oh,
replay game.
I got it here. I'll just come back here for my reference and follow you with what you did right here for me just
And like
now.
I said, if you notice it's getting close to a 1/4 inch,
Right.
and you're due for a service, come in, get a
Okay.
service done.
Right.
We'll adjust it. If you're not due for a service, we charge a half hour.
I got you. I got you.
I mean, it's a half hour at a time. You know what I mean?
Thank you for that, man. Whew. Just leaving out of there. I didn't take the bike today because of all the rain out there, and I ain't want to ride the bike home. I'm not ready with no rain gear on, so I chose to come pick my bike up Monday. I'll come pick it up Monday after work, but we'll do a breakdown of everything Monday. When I get the bike home, I could, ride it, see how I feel to me, check out the Recluse when I'm on it. But other than that, I'm pleased with what I'm having. I can't wait to get on the bike. Hey, y'all, I just appreciate y'all coming with me on this journey. Hey, have a good weekend. Be safe. God bless you.